Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name is Chris, and tonight we have checked out a 2018 action thrill ride that is, of course, Death Kiss.
You'll never want to see me again.
Death Kiss.
You'll never want to see me again.
You never want to watch a movie again.
Justice has a familiar face.
Kiss you.
Guys, we are back. We are
2 weeks
back.
in a row.
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row. Almost a full house, too.
Back on the
Almost a full
Bronzi
house.
Express.
I don't know if AJ's coming back.
I don't know
Like,
either.
what was that fucking comment in the Slack earlier?
Oh,
I'd love to be there, but I totally just don't want to.
It was like the weakest excuse. It was like, nah.
I can't.
I'm just not gonna come. So I don't know. AJ might be back at some point. If not, we'll proceed without him. You don't. Sometimes you were doing things just to be nice. Anyways, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, okay. We can do that now.
I can leave, guys. You don't have to talk about me.
But we have actually a pretty action-packed episode tonight because we have an exclusive interview with Charles Bronson for this episode.
Ooh.
Wow, back from the dead.
Back from the dead. I have obtained an exclusive interview with Charles Bronson, so we can play that later in the episode.
Barkley.
No, Aaron. You will see when we get to it. We also have some fun other things created by AI, so we'll get there as well.
God help us.
Nice.
I don't know if this is a thing we're doing for the month. We sort of said it maybe last week, but
Let's make
this
it a
is
thing.
It's
the
Bronzpril.
This is Bronzpril.
You can have a better
Robert-
name, though.
Bronzpril.
Well, it's April. It's hard to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what do you?
Well, what's his real name? Kovac.
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 Yeah.
That
Nah, I
just
like
sounds like something you put on.
Bronzpril.
Sounds like you got a disease.
Yeah.
A very bronzy April.
He might have one.
Bronzy.
There
Don't
you
take
April.
Kovac if you're allergic.
All right, so I guess we're committing to that. We are covering Robert Bronzi films. Robert Bronzi is, of course, a clone of Charles Bronson. If Charles Bronson didn't know how to act or do anything besides look like that with his hair. So that's what you get. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight, which is the 2018 action movie Death Kiss, which I think might have been his first kind of foray into this thing because it
it was.
has his
Okay.
real name on the cover before he changed
Yeah.
it to Robert Bronzi.
Robert Kovac.
So who wants to do the premise whole for this film? Film.
I'll try since I kind of been doing
boy.
it.
Are
I'll
you sure,
try.
Lindsay?
I don't know.
Good luck. Godspeed.
Here we go.
All right.
Robert Bronzi kills a lot of people who do bad things for no reason.
I must
And-
beg you.
And
need to
gives
kill you to take
some
your
lady a bunch of money
I don't
for
want to
some
see you
reason.
naked.
And there's lots of bad guys, and there's
see.
boobies and blood,
Billy
and,
Bowman.
I want
Lots
to
of
see
blood.
your sandwich.
and justice. Justice at the end of a six-shooter.
Oh, that's a good tagline.
Yeah.
In the 2018 movie, Death Kiss. Just when you thought it was safe to kiss.
familiar face.
You were
That's
wrong.
what the tagline is.
That would have been a better premise, Hole, if there was actually a premise. in this movie.
All right, we'll get to it.
Save it for the
semantics.
podcast.
But there was
get to it,
actually a
guys.
plot.
The premise
We'll
is
get to
guilt
it.
and retribution and vengeance.
Premise is
We're not at any of this.
Any squids.
Everything is just kind of loosey goosey.
We are not there at that appropriate
Alex
point in the show.
Jones? I don't know.
You know what I want?
don't-
I want a special
No.
interview with one of the Baldwins.
All of the Baldwins. That's one.
You wait. After you watch this
rotten
movie, you wanted to talk.
microphone
Okay.
Baldwinarity.
You wanted more Baldwin.
I wanted less Baldwin in this movie.
All right. Well, we'll get to it.
We'll get to it.
We're not doing bald April.
Balduary?
Oh boy.
I would do Baldtober. And every week
You're
is a
always
different
about the
Baldwin.
Ober.
How many Baldwins
think-
are there?
There's like 6.
Dude, can you
just
imagine
keep
being like the
going.
worst one? You're like, all my brothers are more
That's
successful.
Daniel.
was the one
I'm
we
pretty
saw.
sure that's
I think we
Daniel,
had him.
yeah.
I think that makes sense. Remember that one in the Gargoyle movie we watched? The gargoyles that were like,
Gargoyles.
Oh, I forgot about that movie.
Gargoyles?
you know, the gargoyles.
Who was in there,
and it
though?
was a
Which one was
Baldwin
that?
that went back in time to fight
Was
gargoyles.
that Billy? That was
I
Billy.
don't know.
That
It
must
might
have been
this
a week
one.
I was out.
I think I missed that one too.
Maybe it's a fever dream. Anyways, guys, we're talking about Death Kiss. Very exciting time to be alive. But first, before we dive into the film, we need to get up in Aaron's history hole and have Aaron read us some stuff from IMDb. So here we go. Ghost. Why are you the guy from Ghost?
Because Bronzi looks like he's wearing a mask. I don't care what you say. He does not look like a human being. He looks like he's
Are
wearing a
those
mask.
your eyes in there? I can't see. It's so
One
tiny.
moves and the
I
other
think.
one doesn't. Zoom in on him there, Chris.
Not that
Yes.
tiny.
Oh, because he's
Okay.
Papa whatever
Flipped.
from
It's
Ghost.
flipped. What, oh, yeah.
Is that Robert Bronzi's real body? It's not bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
How old is he? He's in his
I am a
what,
50-year-old
50s?
Hungarian.
Oh, I thought older. Okay.
I am Hungary. There we go.
I'm
That's good.
Hungarian.
I am
All right, go ahead, Aaron.
Hungarian. All right, so
Regale
Yes,
us
Death-
with your.
Death Kiss from
Stuff.
2018. This is not his first film, actually.
Oh, really?
He got his start with From Hell to the Wild West in 2017.
Ooh, Western.
Put it on the list.
Wait, but was he playing Charles Bronson in those?
No,
Oh, okay. So this is all right.
but he still looks like him. That's the
Oh,
only
he
reason
does?
he's an
Okay.
actor is because he looks like Charles Bronson, right? I don't want this stuff. No, thank you. The girls don't like this stuff.
If that was the case, then I would be a famous star
Thanks
like him
anyways.
as well because of our.
Did you
Well,
look
yeah,
like
look,
that guy in
yeah.
high school?
He always looks.
Because I look like that guy in high school.
You look like that guy.
All right.
Okay, what was I doing? Okay, our director and writer for this was Rene Perez. You know who that is?
It's the guy who
Writer
did
of
Death
these
Kiss,
shitty movies.
guys.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, Once Upon a Time in Deadwood.
Oh.
Chris, Alien Showdown: The Day of Old West.
Oh shit! That sounds bad.
Aliens and
Okay,
Old West?
The Day of Old West.
Chris, you got to pull this one up.
Just
Can you
one
pull
day.
this one up?
Yeah.
You got to pull it up. Pull this up here. I'm gonna send this to you because you're gonna want to check this one out.
Am I the only one who can pull stuff up?
I don't
think
feel like
so.
pulling it. I'll pull it
Pull
later.
it out.
Oh, this looks fucking badass. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Alien
we're gonna have to check
Showdown.
that out.
Oh my god, it's like
Whoa.
a
It's
like
faux
Predator.
predator.
Yeah, we're gonna check this one out.
Wait, is Robert Bronzi in this, John?
No.
Whoa!
the same-
Are you sure that's not him?
Director and writer. No, it's not him.
From here, it looks like it says Allen Showdown.
Dude, this looks
I was
awesome.
running. You know this is the best part of the movie, though, right?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but
Oh,
it is
laser
cool.
chain gun. Oh, they got the first person in here too.
An alien scout lands on Earth in the year 1854. The creature is searching for water and food. Once it finds what it needs, it will call in an invasion fleet. A lone cowboy must stand against the alien invader, or all will be lost. Giddy up, cowpoke.
This
I don't know. It
doesn't
looks
look bad.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I'd
It's kinda
definitely
fun.
watch that.
Okay, so yeah, this Rene Perez person is known for that. Cabal, The Snow Queen from 2013. Didn't we watch that? Or is that Ice Queen?
No. We watched the Ice Queen, yeah.
Ice Queen. Yeah, this looks bad too. Snow Queen. Okay. Sorry. How about a 2022 film called or screenplay for Pro God, Pro Gun?
Oh, yes. We must watch that.
That lines right up with the Baldwin character.
Yeah.
They're turning the guns gay. The Dead and the Damned 3 Ravaged and the Dragon Unleashed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is that a porn?
Oh, well. So other than Robert Bronzi, we also have one of the Baldwins, as we talked about, Daniel Baldwin. And we have Richard Tyson. I only know him from Kindergarten Cop as the bad dad, guy. Which he's pretty much the same character in this. Just a little more
is he
rapey.
like the main bad guy?
Yeah, he's the main bad guy. You didn't know that?
I didn't recognize him, no.
You of all Kindergarten Cop fans.
I love that
recognize
movie, yeah.
I know you do.
Oh, it's a great
I know
movie.
you do. Yep. Yeah, let's think. So this was filmed in Sacramento, California.
Nice.
The capital.
Runtime of an hour and 27 minutes. Excuse me.
He's trying to fill the dead air here, guys.
Oh, I was just pondering my existence for a moment.
That's it. I can't find anything on a budget, anything like that.
There was no budget.
There's very low budget in this.
I have to think this movie made money because he continues to make movies with Robert Bronzi.
Yeah.
According to
watching
trivia-
it.
Go ahead. Yeah, according to trivia, this film was created specifically with him in mind, just because of his physical appearance, similarity to the late Charles Bronson.
His mic did
We
the
lost
thing
you.
again.
Why? Turn your noise gate thing off on the settings again, goddammit.
What are you talking about? I
You know,
don't
echo
There's
cancellation,
on.
noise suppression, auto gain control. Turn that shit off. 'Cause
Echo
you-
cancellation.
Now
You
you're
went.
good.
You went
Yeah,
quiet.
you're better.
Test
you were in a
for
fish tank.
echo.
Far away.
Yeah.
So
Anna's house is actually the home of writer and director Rene Perez.
Nice.
not bad. Not bad. No house. It's got that coyote
that.
problem though. The coyote.
Coyote.
That cat right out of there.
So Death Wish was from 1974. So Charles Bronson was 53 years old in that film.
Okay.
Bronzi was 62 in this film. Or no,
Jesus.
yeah,
Wow.
it was probably 62 when this movie came out. So
Wow.
yeah,
Not
They're
bad for
both
62
old
though.
at the time.
No.
I'm gonna look way worse. I don't even look anything like Charles Bronson.
I already look way worse, and I don't have that cool mask face thing going on. Saggy face. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Oh, well, I give up. I don't really have anything else to talk about this, and I don't know why we're still doing the history hole. I thought we were done with this shit, but apparently we just keep going.
Well, we like when you do
Never
your
know.
little photoshopping thing.
That's fun.
That's fun. And sometimes it's like
We learn
helpful
about the
to
movie
get a little
things.
context for the movie. I mean,
And
if
the
people don't
Eurovision
like it, they
movies.
can leave it in the comments. All right, but no one's gonna leave it, so it doesn't
I'm
matter.
just gonna
So
leave
we're
it.
gonna keep
I
doing it.
asked people what Bronzy movie we should watch next, and
We
no
literally
comments.
ask questions every
In
week,
fairness,
and we never get any
disappeared
answers.
off the face of the earth for 3 months.
I got 3 likes.
Yeah, but that didn't
and
change
no
anything. We used to
answers.
ask questions all the time, and no one would ever give us answers.
Maybe we should just stop.
All right, AJ,
He already quit. Why do you think he's not here?
he'll regret that decision.
I'm gonna go buy a house.
I don't think he will, man.
Well, whatever. All right. Well, we're moving on. God damn it.
Moving
Here we
on.
go.
When you're famous, they let you do anything. For $2 a month, you can grab them by the Patreon. Let me tell you, we have the best Patreon. You go to patreon.com/badmovienightshow and you sign up for $2. And you tell me people come up to me all the time. They say, "Sir, where did you get all that good Patreon content?" And I say, "Over at Bad Movie Night." That's right, you get access to the Slack channel. This is the best Slack channel. We have only the best people on the Slack channel. Then you get your movie on the wheel. Do you know how many people tell me, "I've never seen a wheel so beautiful, so perfect as this wheel"? And you can get all that for $2 over at patreon.com/badmovienightshow.
Did you pick all those clips, or did the AI do that for you?
No, I made that a while ago. You don't remember?
No,
We didn't-
No.
we
I
didn't
remember there
use
was
it
that one and the
much.
Biden one.
Yeah, because he had that. Yeah.
Do you remember the Indiana Jones one?
What? Oh
All right,
yeah,
I'll pull that
I
one
do
next
remember
week, maybe.
Yeah.
So no, I didn't want to do AJ's weird thing. It gives me like, it makes me
Patreon.
Well, it's supposed to be a
Plus, he doesn't
Halloween
even
one,
show up
and
at
we
the show
kept
anymore.
canceling
So,
it.
Bom, 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 bom.
all right. So let's get into Death Kiss here. Let me just upload a clip. But Spiv, what did you? Not Spiv. Aaron, what did you
Whoa,
think
I
of
could-
Death Kiss?
I can
Whoa.
go backwards.
No, you know what? Let Spiv pick. Let him go first since he's the one who picked.
You want to go backwards and change the dynamic? Of the, we can do that. Spiv, what did you think of Death
Let's go
Kiss?
backwards. We're starting a new year.
All right. I thought this
New year
movie
on April
was-
3rd.
Hey, yeah, we just had our year-end meeting at work, so it works.
There you go.
I thought this movie was terrible, guys. I was number one. My favorite part about the one we watched before, Escape from Death Block 13, was his voice and his accent and how he delivered his lines.
$7,000.
$27,000. This one, he was overdubbed with some generic-sounding American dude, so
Wasn't it
that
just
killed that.
Wasn't it just the Baldwin who doing the voice?
I don't know, maybe.
No.
Number two, there was no story at all. Why was this guy shooting everybody?
Because they're bad people.
Cops aren't doing their
he
job.
accidentally shot the girl in the back a long time ago.
Spoiler.
I mean, spoilers,
Whoa.
But
And number-
wasn't he shooting bad guys then? So why was he doing that originally?
but yes. And so why do I care about this guy when
Sometimes
we
you just
never
gotta
answered
murder
that
people.
question?
And you might as well be
Sometimes.
bad people.
And number three, the Baldwin radio character was just upsetting. The things he said. It was does not align with my views, we'll say. So yeah, I kind of tuned out after like 30 minutes, and then I looked up and it was over.
Big fan.
I'm a big fan.
All right, Lindsay, what'd you think?
Yeah, this was a horrible movie, but I had a good time watching it.
I'm a bad person and I love bad things.
No, it was just so ridiculous because he's pretty much a serial killer, and the squibs were great. There was
They
so
were
much
over the
Oh my
blood
god,
squibs. It was
they were
awesome.
so juicy.
That like redeemed a lot of the movie for me. And
Do you
then,
want me to
like,
show them real quick?
Oh
you...
yes, please.
All right,
They
let
were
me show
amazing.
them.
$6 bullets.
There's
Why did
so
he put the
much
gun
in
out
it.
twice?
Gusher.
He put the gun, the hot gun, back in his crotch and then
Yeah.
pulled it back out right away
You
again.
know.
You got $6?
How
Nah,
much
bullets,
money you got?
bitch.
6.
And then Daniel Baldwin is just in a radio station that's obviously not operational. He's
No.
just in there
Oh, boy.
talking to himself.
I don't.
Yeah.
And a third of the movie is just Robert Bronzi walking around down the street, down the alley, past Joe's Crab Shack. Just like, it was fun. It had no plot and it was really stupid,
like
but
this.
there was a lot of stuff to laugh at. So,
Big fan.
yeah.
Rebecca.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. It lost me pretty quickly, and then there was nothing to redeem it and pull me back. So then it was just a slog trying to get to the end.
Wow. Okay. Aaron, what did you think?
I mean, it started off with some cool synth wave, like really bad synth wave music. I'm like, okay, it's got some character going on. We get him just walking around for no reason for credits, opening credits for a while, and then it just gets really dark really fast. And I don't just mean like because it's at nighttime a lot. I just the content gets dark.
Oh yes, yeah. The
The
first guy
squibs
he
were
kills,
amazing. The only thing that could have made it better is if they did that like RoboCop remake fan film with all the penises being shot off.
They did shoot a couple penises. They shot a
Yeah.
couple guys.
Yeah, we'll get
Yeah.
there. We'll get to the
Like,
penis.
that would have been really cool. The gratuitous rape and other stuff. Just everybody's disgusting.
Yeah.
So it's like
Not everybody's disgusting, but yeah.
the majority of the humans in this are really really gross. So it's just hard to care about any of these people and his ultimate goal of taking care of this little girl is great. Like that's great, but he's an awful human too. He's going around just shooting everybody. So I don't know. Is that redeeming? Maybe.
Well, we will get to it, and we will.
You don't see him
discover-
helping other little kids that have issues. He only helps the ones he shot.
But he's
Well,
not
he
even
sh-
sure
maybe
that
he-
he shot.
It could have been the bad guy, Aaron.
Could have been the bad guy.
I don't
Tyrell
know.
Tyson,
It's
something
you.
like that. I forget
It's
his
me.
name.
Little kid get shot.
What was the bad guy's name? Tyrell?
I think so.
No.
Something like that.
Yeah, I
Tyrion
thought
Lannister.
I think this movie is a little offensive, and not because of the content of the film, but because the filmmakers know that this guy looks like Charles Bronson, and so they find that they don't really need to tell a story because they know the audience is going to come in knowing like, oh, this is just some guy doing street vigilante
It's
justice.
Death Wish with this
Yeah.
guy.
It's Death Wish, yeah.
And so like they don't even attempt to give you story. It's just him wandering around shooting people. He says like I think like 8 things total in this
Yeah.
fucking movie.
Good tea.
So good to yeah.
Nice boobs.
If he would have said that, that would have been something. But yeah, Aaron, this movie is dark, and it's not even the characters that aren't, and by like gritty.
But it could be
and
funny
grimy
and
gross.
dark. Like it could play into the comedy that is just him existing as a knockoff Charles Bronson, like and looking very
Oh no,
much like him.
It's deathly serious.
But it's way too serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and my problem is even the good characters, the mom,
Yeah.
she's like at one point is like, you just want to sleep with me, so let me go ahead
Right.
and let that happen. And it's like, no, why are we doing this?
Well,
This is not the world this
I
needs
think
to
the
exist
way
in.
that they approached that was bad. She could have feelings for this guy or something, and that would be totally normal. But I mean, he does look
No,
weird.
but she's-
He's old
Yeah.
enough to be her dad.
That doesn't stop people very often.
They do
But the
have
way they
scenes
approached it
where
was-
they like
it was-
fall
yeah.
in love. Let me show the mom and the daughter here. in
They
this
have
little
lunch?
scene.
I think it shows.
He said you wouldn't know where to send these anymore.
I also didn't understand why she assumed it was a woman.
Yeah, there's no reasoning behind that.
Because men are not nice or something. I don't know.
Well, because
So
the original Death Wish,
Yeah.
Charles Bronson's character is a cop, if I remember correctly, and
That
his
sounds
family
right.
gets attacked, and so he goes on a rampage. That's it. And there was 1,000
It's a motivation.
copycats of it. It's there's motivation there. In this one,
Right.
the motivation for Bronzy to be killing all these people is him and Daniel Baldwin have some kind of like quest they're on to kill all of the bad people because the cops are busy writing just like traffic tickets. They don't care about all of this, the human trafficking and the women being assaulted and kidnapped and the drug dealers. So it's up to them to murder all of those people.
Is he not actually like podcasting? Is he just talking to Robert Bronzi in this?
I think he's just talking to Robert Bronzi because none of that equipment's switched
It's
off.
not like, there's no power to
He's just
anything.
in there talking.
I think
The
that's kind
windscreen
of
on
the thing,
those
though. Like you
microphones
have these
was
two
falling
stories,
apart.
but they aren't really intertwined at all. You've
No.
got the vigilante stuff, and you got this little girl that he is trying to, I don't get it. It's like Lassie and Nazis. Like
Architect, okay. Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work together. I don't. Yeah.
They do bring it together by the end in a really stupid way, but they didn't even like. Again, it's all like assumptions. Like
Should have shot the
that
kid at the end or something. She gets like a life-saving surgery, and then he's like, "You can walk now." She's like, "Yes, thank you, sir." And he's like, "Well, I can't shoot invalid kids. I can only shoot walking kids or something. Something stupid." That would have been hilarious.
That would have been terrible.
Exactly. But they didn't do anything creatively bad. They
nothing.
just did bad.
Yeah.
I think the worst.
They're after.
Uh-oh.
Coming to get you.
I have 6 bullets. I think the worst thing is like, all right, we're gonna show Robert Bronzi killing some people with no context. All right, we're gonna show Daniel Baldwin doing some right wing. What's that guy's name? Newt Gingrich, whatever. What's the
Rush
fuck?
Limbaugh.
I thought he was,
Rush
I thought he was
Limbaugh, piece of
more
shit. Fucking
Alex Jones.
Yeah.
right wing bullshit. Alex
Buy
Jones
my
bullshit.
vitamins.
Then we're gonna show a mom and her daughter doing some stupid crap and acting like they love each other. Then we're gonna show Robert Bronzi killing randomly, and it just cycles through this, and there's no context for anything until the very end, and you're like, well, doesn't tie any of this together. It doesn't tie why Robert Bronzi and Billy Robert, what's his fucking Baldwin name?
Billy Robert.
Daniel Baldwin.
Daniel. This is
Daniel Day Baldwin
Danny Baldwin.
are together doing their shit. And it's even worse than that insofar as if we saw Robert Bronzi only be a hero in situations and show up in the time of need to put justice in if he was Batman or whatever. Mm-hmm. But instead, he's like, nah, I'm just here to kill some motherfuckers. I don't care who's in my way, because he kills innocent people.
Well, he kills anybody that like could possibly be breaking the law. I mean, that one guy, he was just a mule, a drug mule, and he punches him in the stomach so the heroin balloons explode and he fucking died.
Yeah.
In the airport.
Awesome.
It let all the Alka-Seltzer out in his mouth.
I thought he was going to turn into a battle dog for a second.
And there is another guy. I have a scene
crossover we need.
Yeah.
Where he kills a hostage. Here we go.
Bronzi versus.
Fucking kill him, man! I don't know him.
Well, and the scene
Judge
before
Dredd.
that was super dark.
Oh, yeah, they make him kill his dad without
and-
knowing it was him. And
That
Yeah.
was fucked up.
Well, see, that didn't bother me. If you want to make the bad guys be bad guys,
sure.
and
Make them bad guys, yeah. Did you freeze?
What?
did I freeze?
You froze.
Oh.
Yes, you froze.
You
I was
did.
uploading the next clip, and everybody.
If you
froze.
want to make the bad guys,
if
be
you want to make the
guys,
if you want to make the bad guy, that's cool. But I think, and like everything they do is just the worst shit. Like, okay, but a good bad guy is understandable and even sometimes relatable or empathetic. And obviously, they didn't go that route with this thing.
Well, that's kind of Death Wish villains. Is they're just they're movie bad guys. They're just evil and there's nothing else to them.
I don't think I've ever seen Death Wish.
It's fun.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
There's
think
like
so.
6 of them, I think.
Yeah.
5 or 6 of them.
But at least like Bronson has a motivation there. You know, they've been after his family, and
He's a lot more
He's on a
charismatic.
mission. This guy, he's just it's just random. Like he's just as bad of a bad guy as the bad guys.
Yep.
Say that again.
So you are saying that street justice isn't morally right, Smith?
Well, the cops are too busy writing speeding tickets.
Daniel Baldwin did not come to a full stop at the stop sign. He was very
but no
upset
one
about
was there.
And he's on his way to his job.
All right, I'll give a little Baldwin. Here we go.
And then
Racist of us as a society to give the death penalty to a young black man when all he did was kill a blonde, white, male baby. Oh, and by the way, there were no protesters in the streets calling for justice. Not for this white, privileged male baby. No, sir.
God damn.
just terrible,
Please don't make me
terrible
listen to that
shit.
anymore.
and then like the spousal abuse stuff too. It's like
Yeah, who cares if some lady's getting beat up?
some trucker came home drunk. It's they should be going after the drug dealer.
Dude, the problem is it reads as though this is what the filmmaker believes, and so he wants to make sure he's
That is
preaching his
exactly what they
politics.
mean.
Yep.
And it's like, this is fucking gross, bro. I don't subscribe to your
Don't like
newsletter.
it.
Turn off. Yeah.
I didn't subscribe to your newsletter. Yeah. Very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this, I can't remember if this was how it was in the other Bronzy movie, but the overdone Foley throughout the entire movie was a bit
was pretty
much.
much,
Like every little paper or thing they were holding or the footsteps, it was overblown.
I think the problem is it's called shitty filmmaking.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
And yeah, the overdubbing of Bronzy was bad, and then the Foley was bad. The squibs were good though. The squibs were
fucking great.
I would argue
That was
they
like-
were bad though, because it was too much blood.
yeah, but
That's not too much.
when that happened, I was like, oh, this might be good. Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm ready. Yeah.
But then they didn't lean into that more kind of comedic.
They should have.
Yeah.
They needed I wanted chainsaws cutting people. I wanted more than just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is also Robert Bronzi. Yeah, he wins every time, but he's not a badass. He's not doing anything. He's a 65-year-old man, and he looks like one.
They
He
tried.
did rip that door off the car.
Yeah, they tried that,
Yeah.
but it didn't work because there was a bunch of holes in it, and the window was open. And I'm like, that could have been cool idea, but
Now
very
shoot
poor
at the door.
execution. Very poor execution.
It's the same shit though. It's like, guys, this guy looks like Charles Bronson. So instead of thinking that this is a movie that we just made up, just think this is Charles Bronson in Death Wish.
Yeah.
It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick movie.
It's so shitty. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's where the other movie we watched with him was a movie that happened to star Charles Bronson lookalike.
Yeah, I think that is right.
There's a big difference.
He also like
$27,000.
there's a moment with a woman who's a victim, and he doesn't kill her, but he makes her an accomplice in the murders.
Now
that's weird.
Tell them. Yeah.
We can talk about the dicks too, because here you go.
Fucking shoot me! Fuck you!
Good squibs.
Yeah.
You even like the dick squibs, Viv?
Dude, that's my new band name, Dick Squibs. Yes.
It's like a Dick Tracy villain.
When are we practicing?
How long? Okay, you go out to your mailbox. Okay, you go out to your mailbox and you get an envelope with no address or anything, and you open it up. It has like $10,000 in it. What do you do? Do you keep that money?
She bought the house with it.
I might hang
used
on
it
to
for-
it for a minute.
Dude, I don't know. I'd be
spending
afraid
that
that
shit before
someone
anybody
is
finds
going to
out.
come looking for that fucking money.
Oh, I'll be ready.
True.
What are you going to do, fucking Robert Bronzi Jr.? Take your shirt off?
Yeah, that'll terrify them. They'll be like, run away! Run away! No, I don't know. I wouldn't do anything with the money.
Yeah.
I would deposit it into into an account that bears interest, and then when the person comes calling, I'll keep the interest, and they can have the original money.
You would follow Rene Perez's advice and invest it in Truth Social.
Oh,
Very
God.
respectful. Oh my God.
God, gross.
Do you think that
Farmers only.
they didn't have Robert Bronzi speak and overdubbed him because he couldn't speak English, or his accent was too thick or something?
I think
Probably
they didn't want the accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a little both.
But I like the character. It imparts to his face.
yeah.
When he talk like this, I must shoot you in the dick. I mean, it's terrible, but it's fun.
It is better.
Right.
Fun.
It is.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
way better
understand
than
him, yeah.
It adds something.
him staring like this and then having a voice talk like that. Like, it just doesn't work. It doesn't fit his character.
Yeah, I don't think he
Right.
ever said more than 4 words at one time.
No.
Let's talk about the end.
Run.
The end of the film culminates in the forests of California, or wherever the fuck they shot this thing. Sacramento. Is there was snow
Sacramento.
everywhere?
They probably went up in the
Northern
mountains.
California.
Yeah, I guess I had to go up in the mountains or something. But so earlier in the
have the
movie, they
wolves.
hint at like animals, coyotes, and so the end of the film, there's a battle in which case Robert Bronzi ends up tying up the bad guy from Kindergarten Cop to a tree to be eaten by animals and putting barbecue sauce all over him. And then he
He
goes.
started
Sauce.
it. He brought the barbecue sauce.
Well, once yeah,
Sweet Baby
It's a
Ray's.
and then
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just then it's
Is
just
that
a
what they're
fucking
going to do
party.
to Zuckerberg in the year 2039? Tie to a tree and cover him in Sweet Baby Ray's?
Do you remember that video where you talking about Sweet Baby Ray's and
Yeah,
his
it's creepy as hell.
smoking meats?
I too, fellow human, like Sweet Baby Ray's. It is the best barbecue sauce. Sorry, go ahead.
No,
hate that guy.
you can do more. Do more Mark Zuckerberg, Aaron. Do your 5 of Mark Zuckerberg.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. The thing that stuck out to me, though, he's got him tied up to the tree, chained up. He's covered him in Sweet Baby Ray's to make him more delicious for these coyotes to eat
Getting
him.
kinky.
He takes his knife and the photo of the girl in the wheelchair and just puts it on the tree so that this
He
guy
doesn't
can
need that
watch
anymore.
it
Look at this.
to remind him that when the cops show up, they're going to go right to this lady and her daughter and be like, what the fuck is going on? And where did you
Right?
get all this questionable money? So, I mean, glaring plot hole, obviously.
Yeah,
I think you need a plot to have plot holes, Chris.
true.
That's true. Let's
more
show
of
the,
It's just a hole.
they just got a hole in this movie.
I
whole film of
learned what a
barbecue sauce.
keister bunny is, though.
Excuse you?
That's
It's
A
where you put
keister bunny.
the drugs up your butt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's Daniel
I thought-
Baldwin
Yeah.
talked about it. Maybe from personal experience. I don't know.
I'm 50-50 on whether Daniel Baldwin could be a keister bunny or not. Yeah. Let's show the end scene
God,
here.
that's a terrible name. Okay.
You know, come on, man. The law, let them take care of it. The law.
No law. Justice.
Come on!
So,
See, now, wouldn't that line have been better with his accent?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
So, but his logic is this guy may or may not have shot the bullet that paralyzes girl, even though Robert Bronzi may or may not have shot the bullet that paralyzed the girl. But the justice is for that guy to die, but Robert Bronzi just have to pay the
Pay
money he
money, yeah.
steals.
Because
his
he was there to
resolution,
stop the drug dealers, and if they weren't there, he wouldn't have been there shooting. So it's their fault.
Oh, was he there to
Right.
stop the drug dealers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why isn't he mad at the mom for even bringing the daughter there?
Great question.
Like, shouldn't he be pissed
Another
off
hole.
at her? So many holes.
So many
None of them
Easters.
get filled in.
All right, so
Except for the
all right.
keister bunny.
Do you guys want to? All right.
Full of
first
plot.
off, let's go through. Let's wrap it up. Aaron, would you recommend Death Kiss?
Nah, I wouldn't. I do want to see more Bronzi in films where he's not specifically just playing a really bad Bronson knockoff. I could deal with him looking like him, but just being his own character, I think is way more interesting.
Rebecca.
Yeah, I can't recommend it. It's just, there's nothing.
Lindsay.
I would give it a soft recommend. I mean, the squibs are fun. There's some really stupid, dumb shit in this. It's more fun to talk about, I'd say, than watch it. But
Spiv.
there's worse ways to kill an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm on the fence. Like, you could put it on in the background, but I wouldn't like focus and make an effort to go see this.
I was actually on board for a while, and then I started to fall asleep, and then some stuff happened, and then I woke up, and the end, like, I don't know, the action scenes were kind of fun. It wasn't
Yeah, they were
terrible.
fine. If they were in a movie with a plot, it would have been more optimal.
That would have made the difference.
Yeah.
But if there was a sequel, let's see what the movie poster would look like.
Ooh.
Oh, this could be fun.
Death hug.
Death Kiss too fast.
That's
French style.
This time, Justice
yeah, it was
was
supposed to be Stallone. I don't know why
It's like
Stallone's gun
Stallone
turned
and
into a
Gallagher.
baguette too. All right, so that's one of them. Here's the second one.
Oh, God.
I don't know why there's an extra S at the end there.
I mean, it looks
Death
like
Kiss
Bronson, though, just with big
It
lips.
does look like him.
All right, and then
It's two.
we do have an exclusive interview with Charles
here we go.
Bronson. So should we
my
go
God.
ahead and do that now?
This is going to be something.
All right, here we go. Hey, this is Chris, and what you are about to see is an exclusive interview in which I got to speak with legendary film actor Charles Bronson. And before you say, Chris, isn't he dead? Well, yes, he is. But through the magic of technology, we were able to speak to him in a AI form. And I must admit, the conversation went places I wasn't ready for. And oddly, it got a little sexual. Let's check out the interview. Hello, Charles Bronson.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
How are you doing today?
Doing about as well as a man my age can do.
What's your age?
I'm currently 93 years old, young fella.
I loved you in that movie. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus.
Ah, thank you. That was a fun film to be in. Quite different from my usual roles.
Do you know who Robert Bronzi is?
Robert Bronzi. Yes, I remember him. Tough guy. Built like a bull. Why are you inquiring about him?
Who do you think he looks like?
Who does he look like, eh? Well, I suppose I can see a bit of Robert Mitchum in him. But he's got something different to him. Something a bit wilder. Why are you so curious?
Do you think he's attractive? Sexually?
That's a bit of a personal preference question, isn't it? But if you're asking for my opinion, I'd say the man's got a certain appeal. He's certainly not hard on the eyes.
Did you know that people think he looks like you?
Is that so? People think he looks like me, eh? Well, I suppose I can see a bit of a resemblance. We do share some similarities.
That never stopped us love.
True, age isn't a barrier to love. I've seen many a strange pairing in my time. But you're speaking very oddly, young fella. You got something you're not telling me?
Goodbye, Charles Bronson. Goodbye, good sir.
Farewell to you as well. It was a pleasure talking.
You got something you're not telling me.
That wasn't like me doing the voice.
creepy.
Like I talked to the chat version of him. Yeah, and it just and whatever it responds
there's
with.
like weird pauses and breathiness. It's
Yeah.
so odd. You're like, what?
What are you getting at there, little fella?
Makes me want to buy a bottle of Man-Dom.
What?
That's his cologne that he hawked back in the day. Man-Dom.
Man-Dom.
You gotta watch the commercials for it. They're pretty wild.
They said man dong. I was like, what?
No, Dom.
Dom. Okay, that's much better. I think.
All right. Time to move on now. Let's play a game. Here we go.
All right.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind of upbeat, right? Your methods are sloppy and your conclusions are highly
Mustaches.
All right. We're going to talk all about mustaches. Here we go. So, how many millimeters does facial hair grow a day?
4.
Millimeters a day?
2.
That'd be
Oh,
crazy.
millimeters are pretty small.
Yeah, there's 25 in an
5.
inch. I'm going to say 1.
0.4.
Oh,
That's
shit.
Little tiny.
Boy.
Little tiny.
Teeny tiny.
Yep. On average, how many times does a man touch his mustache
God.
in 24 hours?
200
Touch
times.
this too much. I definitely do this all the time, though.
35.
86.
In 24 hours, 832.
760.
I wasn't that far.
Yeah.
Nope.
Really?
Yeah. I think it comes out to about 30 times an hour.
So that my question is,
One every 2
for people that
minutes.
don't have mustaches, what are they touching?
What are you
760
I
touching?
times?
I touch my hair like this all the time.
How many presidents have had mustaches?
6.
Let's see. Teddy Roosevelt.
12.
Wait,
Did Chester
only a
Arthur
mustache?
have one?
No beard?
Lincoln, I guess, right?
So Abe Lincoln doesn't count because he didn't have a mustache. He just
he's-
had a
he had
beard.
just
But if
a
they
beard.
had like a mustache and
Okay.
sideburns, like as long as the mustache part was there,
beard.
I counted it.
Definitely Chester A.
7.
Arthur. We've seen that picture.
8.
I'm going to say 5.
There are 8 of them.
Oh, Chris.
Hey, there's Chris.
There he is.
Yeah.
You got to do the mutton chops, Chris.
No, I don't want to look like that. I already look
And you
terrible.
get
That guy looks
just the
even
double
worse.
chin exposed.
Let him,
Just shave
let
the
him
chin.
get all
It's like a
squiggly.
reverse goatee.
That does not even look like me.
It's a goatee.
I look more like that little fucking dinosaur you guys thought I'd look like.
You
The
do
baby
look like that.
Godzilla.
Which king in a deck of cards doesn't have a mustache?
Diamonds?
Spades?
Club.
And deck of cards. I don't know.
It is King of Hearts.
Oh.
There he is, and he's so sad about
He
it.
is sad.
Oh,
He's
he's
I didn't even know they were
sad.
different.
Like,
That's crazy.
"Aw,
Yeah, I never really thought about that.
where's my mustache? He's got the beard
Owner
though.
of
He's
the
got the
Oh,
Abe
because
Lincoln.
he's the suicide king too.
Yeah.
Lonely heart.
What percent of UV rays does facial hair deflect?
Oh,
Depends how thick it is.
65%.
That's what she said.
30%.
30%.
80%.
It is 90 to
Damn.
95%.
So why are we hairless mammals then?
Speak for
That's
yourself.
a great question.
Relatively hairless. I'm sorry.
What is the world record for longest mustache?
18
9
feet.
60 feet.
$1, Bob.
4 feet. 4 feet.
0.4 millimeters. It was 14 feet long.
Crap. Is that a mustache at that point, though? Or is that just like...
Yeah, it's coming down around.
What do you do with it when you're walking around?
You
just carry
jump
it like
rope
that?
with it.
Yeah.
You're not bad
rolling
with
around
it
Wrap it up or
if you
something,
like...
right?
Yeah.
What, if you stepped on it? Yeah.
I would like coil it around your head if
gotta
you're
build a
going
weapon.
bald.
You you strangle
Dude, that
yourself
shit-
while you're sleeping because it
That's be so
wraps all
dirty.
around you.
Oh, God.
The smell of that.
Okay, this is what AJ's doing. He can't go to the podcast. He's got to wash his mustache.
He's going for the record. I think that this said this guy had been growing it since 1984, 1982, something like that.
Admire his commitment.
Yeah. How many hairs are in the average mustache?
1,200.
70,000.
800. 70,000?
6
That's
miles.
And you have to stack them up on top of each other to get to the dam.
I got a lot of hair. Whatever, guys. 600.
This is about 600 hairs.
Yeah, this is one of those damn moments, isn't it?
Oh, damn.
15,000 feet. Never makes it go.
Takes you to the moon.
Takes you to the moon. God
How many fans does Burt Reynolds' mustache have on Facebook?
More than Burt Reynolds
6
does.
million.
32,000.
800,000.
522,000.
3,200.
That's disappointing.
Yep.
Could be more.
I kind of want to join his fan group now.
Not his fan group. His
Right.
mustache's
The mustache.
fan group.
What's it called?
Bert's mustache.
Well, that's not
In
very
what
interesting.
country do police officers with mustaches get paid more? Germany, India, Russia, or
That
Brazil?
sounds India. That seems like an
India.
Germany.
Yeah.
It is India.
That's pretty epic.
And there you go. Now you know a little bit more about mustaches.
All right. Thank you, Rebecca. Let's move on and do some listener feedback. Here we go.
I suggest we read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
Last week we checked out Battle Dogs from 2013. RJ Skarenki. Lindsay, you look lovely tonight. Heart. He did spell your name right, though, so that's
He did.
his first time for everything.
He's doing better.
Yeah. Jeffrey Long, if you guys want to check out a genuinely fun Asylum movie, check out Age of Dinosaurs. To this day, it's one I rewatch all the time and always have a blast with it.
That was pretty cool. Bronzy versus Brontosaurus. Was like, that'd be fun.
Bronzosaurus.
Bronzosaurus.
Yes.
Rex.
Milko Davis. Chris, how have you been? Milko saying hi. I'm working on a Godzilla movie currently.
Dude.
Nice.
Godzilla -1 was fantastic, by the way.
I still need to watch that.
I don't really care about Godzilla.
Dude, you still love Godzilla. What's wrong
And the
with you?
first one is still the best. I love the first one.
I did used
So
to
good.
love Godzilla.
You used to watch that shit all the time.
But I used to watch like the old ones.
Yeah, they were cool.
Yeah, they were fun. The old 70s ones.
Yeah.
But this one's like a real movie, like a serious people movie. So, yeah.
A story and everything.
It's got a story and character development.
It's not just a
everything.
hole.
It's not
for plots
just
to die in.
Godzilla
Just all the holes.
smashing
It's not where the
stuff.
plot is buried. Yeah.
It's a Keisterzilla.
Ew. Why do you always have to be talking about buttholes?
Because that's what the show's
This is a
called.
pro butthole show.
BNN.
If anything,
What's the B?
I feel like we firmly established that.
Oh Home of the Keister Bunny.
Home of the fern butthole. Is that
the
Arby's
cops are out here ticketing my butthole.
Ticketing or tickling? What?
Oh boy. Jinx says, update, BMN adds striptease to the lineup. More news at 11.
Get that pre-show if you really want the real
Jinx.
thing.
And then he later says, don't get excited. It's just a comfortable 43-year-old married man.
Oh. Aaron.
I guess that's Aaron. Deva, it's great to see you all having fun and actually looking forward to the next episode. Yeah,
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't get that way.
Alternate
We
title
were
from
having
Deva.
fun.
Fury of the Furries.
Ew.
What did we watch last week? What was it?
Battle Dogs.
The Battle Dogs.
Battle Dogs.
werewolf
that makes more
virus
sense. I
movie.
thought
Yeah.
Danny was just talking about furries all of a sudden, which is, whatever.
Well,
I
you
don't
took your
care.
shirt off, so.
I'm not that furry. At least up top.
That does it for episode feedback.
I got you correct.
Yikes.
Jesus Christ.
If you want me to read your comment, you got to leave one. So leave it down in the comments. Leave us a like, subscribe if you're not already, and consider Patreon. $2 a month. You get to spend time with us. And that's worth every penny.
For just $5 a month, you can be our butt buddy.
Why?
No,
Keister Club.
Keister.
Butt Bunny.
The Bug Patrol.
Oh.
I thought that's
Good Lord.
So what do we got here? We got,
rabbits and bunnies.
we've got an Exorcist movie. We've got a Western.
There's an
We got
Exorcist
two
one.
Westerns.
Oh my god.
I want the Exorcist one real bad.
Ooh,
I'm
the
not gonna lie.
gardener. Is that like the
Is
beekeeper?
Cry- Oh, I hope so.
I've seen Cry Havoc.
Once upon
Is
a
Cry Havoc like zombies? What?
It's
Can't
like
see
a
back
Friday
on
the
there. Or a
13th.
smovie movie.
This
Ooh,
monster
12
guy.
to midnight. I've heard of that one.
All right, mine. I'm hoping for Exorcist Vengeance.
I'm
That
looking for
looks
the
good.
gardener.
All right, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Do it.
Let's go.
Exorcist. Oh, no.
Oh, it's the Western one.
From hell
Does this
to
have
the
a Baldwin
Wild
in it?
West.
Oh God.
From hell to the Wild West. All right. Well, let me find the trailer for this shit. From hell. Why are they doing westerns with this guy?
I
Charles
don't think.
Bronson.
He
Yeah.
did a couple Westerns.
He did a ton of Westerns. I'm ready, Chris.
Those lanes.
Sweet Christ.
Was he in The Magnificent Seven?
We can spin
Hold
again.
on.
He was in Once Upon a Time in the West.
Yeah.
And he might have been in the
Hold
Magnificent
on.
Seven.
I think he was in The Magnificent
Yeah,
Seven.
I think he was.
Was
Everyone was in that movie.
Yeah, a lot of
Here's-
people were in that
here's
movie.
a
There were a whole
trailer.
7 of them.
Oh shit.
Is that Willy Wonka?
What the
Oh.
Is that an
fuck?
immortal mask? This could be
That looks
interesting.
Okay.
read correct.
No, it's
Oh,
Rene Perez.
another Rene Perez.
You might want to skip it.
We're not skipping it.
No, because he's
got
got
the
the
same
voiceover
guns.
dub too.
How'd they get this song?
You can run on for a long time.
Wait, how'd they get Johnny Cash on here?
Yeah,
This
I don't
is,
think
uh,
they have the
doesn't-
rights
they
for
didn't-
this.
Above the board for that. Yeah.
All right, so I don't know what. There's like a monster guy.
Cut you down.
All right, this could be good.
Like a slasher in the West. Yeah.
It could be good. It's
There's more squibs, obviously.
Yeah.
There's no Baldwin, so
Not yet.
it'll be the saloon keeper. He'll get Stephen Baldwin this time.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I mean they
Charles
definitely
Bronson
use
was-
Johnny Cash without the rights, which
Oh, of course.
unless they have money for that, which I highly doubt. From Hell to the Wild West looks like it's available on Tubi, and maybe some other places, but Tubi, just Tubi it up. It's got less reviews than my movie somehow.
Wow.
That's a good sign.
I don't know.
like it.
What year did this one come out?
2017.
Okay.
Ooh, the year
Okay.
before this one.
All right.
Maybe
well,
this
I'm looking
one will
forward
have
to
a
this.
plot.
Fingers crossed.
I'm looking forward to it. Guys, it's going to have a plot. This is what we're watching next week. Robert Bronzi and From Hell to the Wild West. Available on Tubi. Check it out. It's going to be a great time. If you want to join the Patreon and become, what did you say, Lindsay? A bunghole
patrol.
traveler? Bung patrol?
Wait, I thought there was something to do with rabbits. I'm so confused.
Keister Bunny.
Club, yeah.
What?
It was the Keister Bunny, like Easter Bunny, but for your Keister. Your Keister's your butt. Then
Okay,
Lindsay
what
was
I
like,
said
let's
was
call him the
wildly wrong,
Bung
but I was
Patrol.
trying to- I don't know.
And Spiv said something else like what did you say? The Anus Gang or something? And then,
Anus Alliance.
Anus Alliance.
The alliteration.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're done. I'm not even going to bother saying the rest of that shit. No one's going to do that anyways. Guys, we'll be back next week when we watch From Hell to the Wild West. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you here next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Bad Movie Night Podcast.
Bad movie night.